All right, my friends. When is the big bull run going to start? Well, I may have an answer to that question according to my calculations. Actually, no, it's according to when Grayscale is going to run out of funds to actually sell. And according to those calculations, if they sell at this rate, which they need to in order to keep the price of Bitcoin down, they will be out of Bitcoin in 4 months. Seeing how it is March 22nd, that means you want to be in crypto by at least July 22nd, probably much earlier. Here's the thing, I don't think Grayscale wants to exit the market altogether. Because that would be kind of like insane, because this is a brand new market. You have almost like a leadership role in it. Grayscale GBTC is still the highest by AUM, although BlackRock is quickly catching up. And you're just going to give it all away? No, I don't think they actually want to have all their funds flow out of the ETF. That's why Grayscale CEO did actually say that they're going to lower the fees. So it's going to be less than 4 months, but 4 months is pretty much the absolute latest date the bull run is going to start. Yes, according to these calculations, and actually, like, this is pretty much like straightforward. Like, if they sell at the same rate they're selling now, or even a little less, and they want to sell all of it, which they don't, 4 months is that last date. And here's the thing, the Bitcoin ETF has been out for a little bit more than 2 months, and they've already sold more than a third of their Bitcoins. Now, I think that does include Genesis and that does include the FTX thing. So those were two big outlays, but it's way more than that. They've lost like 12 or 13 billion AUM and they only have about 26 left. So 4 more months at this rate is like all they can sell because they will have no more after that. My guess is they don't want to lose too much more, so their outflows are going to substantially slow as we get into the late spring and summer. But if you're not in by July, you are probably going to be crying. And obviously, like, the last 3 days, Grayscale has seen like more than a net total of $1 billion outflows, and BlackRock Fidelity has not been able to absorb them. Despite that, we are still at $66,000. So that is probably the final end date, last day possible that you want to be in crypto if you want to get the bull run. I would say you probably want to be in the next 2 months, because like in a month we're gonna have the halving, and about a month after that, like that's, I think, when we're going to start climbing back up. And Grayscale is going to have to moderate its rates so it doesn't have too bad of a bleed. And I think right now a lot of the outflow is with Genesis, and then earlier on with FTX. But a lot of people probably are just cashing out. But a lot of that cash out's also flowing into the other ETF funds right now. But yes, as soon as Grayscale outflows basically like go to zero because they run out of money, that is the last possible day that the bull run could start. And we've already been in a really bullish environment despite them selling, because BlackRock Fidelity are just buying more. Right now, you can see here that most of the flows this month have actually been positive. From the 1st until the 18th, we've only had two negative days, and the rest of the days have been positive, including this massive positive day. We're 1045. That's where we went up like 10,000, like 5,000 points, and the rest of these have been substantially positive. So more or less, like, this is just one lull, and once they stop selling again, we'll be good. Now, the other thing is, on a more like current notice, there could actually be a stoppage to the massive selling. It's still going to slowly bleed out, but there is a theory that like the current selling is going to stop within a couple of days. It was a really big outflow today, but Balchunas, who is fairly dependable, believes that they will actually taper off soon. So crypto asset manager Grayscale's Bitcoin exchange traded fund ETF has notched another high day of high outflows as nearly 359 million exited the fund on March 21st. But analysts think the exodus could be soon coming to an end. The Grayscale Bitcoin Trust GBTC March 21st outflows today of 358.8 million follows a massive week of outflows, with its 642 million on March 18th being the largest day on record, which was the day we dumped a lot. So today we dumped a little bit too. So you can see like Grayscale is kind of controlling this right now because they're the major outflow. So like the latest figures bring this week's totals outflows to GBDC 1.8 billion and mark the fourth consecutive day of net outflows across all Bitcoin ETFs. Senior Bloomberg analyst ETF like Eric Balchunas speculated on the March 21st X post that much of grayscale outflows could soon draw to a close, with the majority of them coming from the bankruptcies of crypto firms. And this is what I've been saying for a couple of days, because it's basically Genesis at this point. FTX has already been done. It's basically Genesis. Genesis had something like 1.4 billion, and they've outflowed 1.8 billion this week, and that's way, way more than they usually outflow. So most of that 1.4 is gone. We might have we might finish the bleed on Friday, and we might actually start heading up next Monday. I think the weekend's going to be kind of like unconsequential, and I don't see anything really next week that could bleed even more. So any Gemini Genesis outflows likely buying BTC cash. With cash, hence market holding up, said Balchunas. Takeaway, the worst is probably close to being over. Once it is, only retail will be left, and flow should look more like the February trickle. But there's also going to be massive days of buys from BlackRock and Fidelity, and if flows are a trickle, they're going to be less than the inflows, which means we're going to go back up starting next week. So Balchunas is saying, like, what a pounding. The worst was over, guess not. Who is leaving now that hasn't motivated to leave the past 2 months? The more I think about it, the more likely the uptick in flows are related to the bankruptcy because of size and consistency, meaning Genesis. Because remember, $1.4 billion, like we said. The flows in February showed that what retail outflows look like, smaller and random pattern. Also, any Gemini Genesis outflows likely buying BTC with cash, hence market holding up. Takeaway, the worst is probably close to being over. Once it is, only retail will be left, and flows should look more like the February trickle. But yeah, like I said, like people are still buying the other ETF, so we should be net positive again. So like the current outflow should stop very, very soon. And you can see like other people saying Genesis back from the dead, taking down more than 16.8K BTC plus 1.1 billion in the last few weeks to 2 new addresses. And that is even more proof that the outflow right now is mostly Genesis. So yeah, very, very interesting analysis. And I would actually be getting in back actually right now or after Friday. There could be one more days of outflows. And next week, we should be recovering because I think Genesis is done. And then with retail trickle, I don't really think we're going to go down that much more. So all the TAs saying like, sub 50 price, yeah, not going to happen because I don't think there's that much outflows to take us down there. And I want to say I'm going to be rich off crypto, but it's not going to be off my solid research utility coins. You know what it's going to be off of? It's going to be off of these random crypto crap donations that I've been getting on Phantom and MetaMask. I mean, just look at these beautiful coins. I mean, Honk is one I bought, but Book of Meme, $142. Shad token, I don't even know what the hell this is. $11. Bork, $10. I mean, I am making a mega collection of crappy meme tokens. But you know what? Out of these meme tokens, one of them is going to blow up and it's going to turn like $10 into $1,000. And like, I'm going to take that $1,000, cash some of it out, but also reinvest into more crappy meme coins with that $1,000. And that $500 that I'm going to reinvest is going to turn into $50,000. And then we're just going to build like that. And I'm getting more crappy meme coins all the time. I mean, look at this, what I've accumulated. Book of Meme, Honk, Shad, Bork, Seal with Hat, Black COK Inu, COC, and that's only for my Phantom wallet. I mean, check out MetaMask right now. I've got Snack in the Cardano wallet, by the ways, but check out MetaMask right now. I have 1 billion. I think this is Crow with Knife. Yeah, it's on CRO, Crow with Knife, and that is a fresh, kind of new-ish meme coin that's only a couple of days old, and that could actually be worth something. So I'm going to take these crypto meme coin donations, wait until they like 50x, cash out, and then buy more meme coins. And you know what? These donations, not the well-researched coins that everyone with utility everyone's going to be talking about, is what's going to make me rich. Because you know what? Utility is kind of irrelevant right now when it comes to price. And it's all about like day-gen speculation right now on crappy meme coins. I mean, the Floki donation's already worth like $5,000. I mean, I've had the insight not to sell it yet because I'm still waiting for it to go up to like 50K, which I believe is possible. My AWT, which is a really low cap coin, I think that's going to go pretty well. My Jasmy is doing very, very well. So it's going to be these crap coins that I'm basically speculating on that's going to make me rich. Not the massive utility coins everyone's been gushing about. Because honestly, let's be honest, those have not done too much. Solana aside, it's done really well. But like Cardano, like the other ones, Cardano, VeChain, XRP, all those others, they haven't done jack crap. Yes, they've gone up since their bottom. But you know what? Compared to the Inu overlords, they have not done anything. And it's going to be these crappy meme donations and some of my own meme buys that's going to make me rich. That's how it's going to work. Speculating a bit of my portfolio in meme coins, which is actually a decent chunk of my portfolio now because a couple of those meme coins have actually gone up. And then reinvesting that speculation into other, even more day-gen meme coins. That's the way to do it this time. And yes, I will be buying more crypto merchandise like that Floki Inu shirt I just bought. So that's the news for today. Let me know what you think. Let me know your thoughts. Like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications button, and I will be back tomorrow.